The divine bliss, which is the source of all happiness, is related to its knowledge that was revealed in its original form by the supreme divine power, Krishna, during his miraculous appearance in this world. That was the Gita, the origin of all the spiritual isms and the knowledge of all the knowledges, which has now been further simplified by His Divinity Swami Prakashanand Saraswati, the foremost disciple of Jagadguru Sri Kripaluji Maharaj, who is the supreme divine descension of this age. The Gita is not only a philosophy, it is a promise of God.
मय्येव मन आधत्स्व मयि बुद्धिं निवेशय निवसिष्यसि मय्येव अत ऊर्ध्वं न संशयः.
It tells to merge all the spiritual formalities into the exclusiveness of loving devotion to the supreme form of God, and you will receive His vision.
Chitramaho Chitram Vande Tat Prema Vandanam Yadavadham Bhuktidam Bhuktam Brahma Krida Mrigi Kritam Namaha Kamalana Namaha Kamalamālini Namaha Kamalapandaya Namaste Kamale Chanam. The Divine Souls. In the last speech I explained that Gita is a scripture of scriptures. There are hundreds of scriptures, mainly Veda, Upaveda, Vedanga, Puranas, 18 Upuranas, 2 history grantha, Ramayana, Mahabharata, 42 Smriti Granthas, 6 schools of philosophy, Vedanta Sutra, Bhashyas on them, and many more scriptures. What is Gita? Essence of all the scriptures. Only in 700 verses. And there are thousands of books. Out of those 700 verses, within that, Krishna explained the complete philosophy of God realization and how to eliminate the bondage of Maya. Maya means original cosmic powers, called Maya in Sanskrit. So we are using Maya term in our speech. So, how to eliminate the bondage of Maya? All kinds of bondages. Karmic bondage out of our karmas and consequences. Actual veil of Maya, that bondage. Our natural mental, emotional bondage, all kinds of bondages could be freed. That tells Gita. It is the outcome of Gita's knowledge. So, who is qualified to study that? Anyone who is desirous of God realization. That's all. Who desires God and God realization, truly, purely, he is qualified. That we all know already. Now the question came, we have heard Krishna incarnated. Actually, this word incarnation is being used since last 100 years almost. I wonder how it started. All those who use the word, they were good scholars of English language also. It only means that they had no knowledge of Krishna's divinity. So, from generation to generation, this word has been used for Krishna by thousands of people. Among those writers, professors, philosophers, spiritual preachers, sadhu sannyasis, great personalities. Anyway, the time has come to dispel this kind of ignorance about Krishna and give the truth to public. So, incarnation, as we all know, incarnation word means a body of flesh and blood having desires. God cannot incarnate because God is controller of Maya. How could he come under the influence of Maya? Impossible. Under the influence of Maya, when someone takes birth, that's called incarnation. Means souls incarnate. Souls. Any kind of soul, cats, dogs, human beings, animals, birds, they all incarnate. So, what is the word for Krishna? You see, we know Krishna through Gita, through Bhagavatam, through Vedas, through Puranas, through Upanishads. In all of these scriptures, only three words have been used: avatar, janma, prakatya. Avatar means avataranam iti avatara. To descend, it's like you are on the higher step, you come on the lower step, you are descending. So this word has been used, avatar. It is the English word, descend. So descension is the exact translation of the word avatar. From where he descends? Actually, he does not descend. He just appears. From where? From his divine abode, which is also omnipresent. And he appears into this dimension. Or you can say, from his divine dimension, he appears into material dimension. That's it. So, people of the world could visualize him. That's all. That is descension, appearance, or avatar, prakati. Prakati means appearance. To appear, prakati. भय प्रगट कृपाला दीनदयाला कौशल्या हितकारी for Bhagwan Ram in the Ramayana. So Bhagwan Ram, Bhagwan Krishna, they always appear or descend. When the word Janm has been used, Janm also means in Sanskrit Jani Pradurvhave Dhatu. Dhatu means root word. Pradurvhav, to appear. Just to appear. So another word for appearance is Janma. So Krishna always appears or descends, means avatar or Janma or Pragat. These words has been used for Krishna. So Krishna descends or appears. When he descends, then there is another word, ascends, avatar, he came and he went back to his abode. Now, we can understand from our history. History means what actually happened. So, what actually happened is described in Bhagavatam in one full chapter. 10th canto, 3rd chapter. The appearance of Krishna, the descension of Krishna is described in that chapter. What literally happened, his mother Devaki, who was also a saint, not a soul. His father was a saint, not a soul. And saints are also divine, not material. So from a divine mother, Krishna appears. So actually what had happened? Mother Devaki was sleeping, unconsciously sleeping. And Krishna appeared. Mother Devaki opens her eyes and sees, oh, my Lord, you appeared? My Lord, you appeared? And how Krishna looked like at that time? Ambujekshadam, tamadbhutam balakam ambujekshadam, pitambaram. He was wearing pitambar, payoda saubhagam. His body was like a blue, black, light, rain-laden cloud. 16 years of age, wearing all the ornaments in his necklace, Kaustubh Mani, Srivats Chinna is a mark on his chest. It's called Srivats Chinna. Kankana, bangles, crown. He was like that. Means he appeared in his full glory. Vasudeva, he says, Viditosi bhavan sakshat purusha prakrite para kevalanubhavananda swarupaha sarva buddhidrik. Swarupa sarva buddhidrik. Kevalanubhavananda swarupaha. He says, oh my beloved Lord, oh Lord, you are Anubhava Swarupaha. You can only be seen through divine eyes. I am seeing you. I have divine eyes, says. He was a saint. I am seeing you. You are Supreme Lord. You are Supreme God. You are only experienceable through divine eyes, divine heart, and divine mind. In the meantime, all the celestial gods and goddesses kept on arriving, one after another. And the room was full. Indra came, all the other gods and goddesses came, Brahma came, Shiva came, and they started giving homage to Krishna. Homage, respect. In their homage, they described the glory of Krishna, beauty of Krishna, importance of Krishna descension, they all describe. Again, there is a full chapter of their homage. I won't go in detail. Those gods and goddesses, they again go back to their own abode, celestial abode, and again Krishna was left, Devaki was left, and Vasudeva was left. 3. Then Devaki says, Krishna, please, now become small. And on the request of Devaki, Krishna became small like a one-day-old child. That is Krishna's appearance. Okay, so how did he disappear? Very similar thing. He described in 31st chapter of 11th canto, the last chapter. His disappearance. He came from Dwarika, out of town, sitting in the outer woods, in the reclined posture, under a tree. In the meantime, all the gods and goddesses came, the same who came at his appearance time. Brahma comes, Shiva comes, Indra comes, other gods and goddesses come. They pay their homage, and as they finished their homage, Krishna disappeared. Krishna was not there, only gods and goddesses were left. At that time, there is a verse in the Bhagavatam. Shiva and Brahma, they are two great gods. They were amazed how Krishna entered into his divine abode. The style of his entering into divine abode, they couldn't figure it out. When Brahma was amazed, God Shiva was amazed. Imagine. Anyway, Krishna had disappeared. That is Krishna's appearance and disappearance. So, Krishna descends and ascends, or appears and disappears, and souls incarnate. They are two separate things, souls and God. Souls are under the bondage of Maya, and God is controller of Maya. Let's take it like that. Soul, saint and God. Only three. Soul is under control of Maya, saint is beyond Maya, and God is controller of Maya. Mayadhish, controller of Maya, God. Mayatit, saint, beyond Maya, beyond the bondage of Maya. And Mayadhin, soul, under the bondage of Maya. So, under the bondage, beyond the bondage, and controller of Maya. Soul, saint, God. So, God is God, saint is saint, soul is soul. Soul incarnates because he is under the control of Maya. If someone say that maybe that Krishna was God, but he might have come in the human form, no. Again, human form has two meanings, human form and a human body. I mean, when he appeared, he has two eyes, two nostrils, 2 ears, figure like that. Fine, human form. Nothing wrong to say. But not in human body. Human form is one thing, human body is another thing. So he has a human-like form, and that is the eternal form. I'll explain this in future, when the time will come. But he did not come in human body. Human body is a body of flesh and blood under the control of Maya. In that body, there is a mind which has lots of desires. That's called incarnation. So Krishna appears as human, but not human. Means his body is divine in human-like form. So souls have human body, material body, and God has divine body. Saint also has a divine body. I'll explain this further sometime. So God cannot be saint. God cannot be soul. Saint cannot become God. Saint cannot become soul. Soul can become saint. Soul cannot become God. Again, understand, soul can become a saint, but soul cannot become God. Saint cannot become back, he cannot revert to his soulhood, no. And soul can become saint. So saint cannot become soul. Soul means under the bondage, and saint means beyond the bondage. When you are beyond, you are beyond. So saint is saint. Can saint become God? No. God is one and saints are uncountable. There would be uncountable gods. Big chaos then. No. Saint is saint. Uncountable souls, uncountable saints, one God. So God is God, saint is saint, soul is soul. But soul could become saint. That's what Gita teaches. How a soul could become a saint. How to eliminate the bondage. How to become God realized. That's what Gita is for. So, when God descends, God is not even a saint. He is God. Because saints are uncountable and God is one. So, God's body is divine. God is always God. Soul is always soul until he finds God, and saint becomes God realized forever. Tad Vishno Paramam Padam Sada Pashyanta Suryaha. That divine abode of Krishna, saints see that, visualizes, and live in that form. In this way, the word ascension, the word incarnation are two separate, entirely separate words. Krishna descends and souls incarnate. One simple question. When Krishna appears on this human planet, earth planet, what kind of body he has? Same divine body or slightly different body? No. Exactly same body he has. There is a word divya. Divya means divine. But the word divya has more meaning than the word divine in the English language. Divya means having all the divine virtues. That's also called divya. Having all the divine virtues along with that divya, that divine form. So Krishna has only one form, divine form. Divine body. How is divine body? There is no example to explain. There is absolutely no example. Because in this world, there is nothing divya. Atmosphere, planets, hills, rivers, animals, birds, human beings, vegetation, everything whatever it is all material prakrit. Souls, material prakrit. Nothing is divya, so how could that be explained? You can say beyond matter. When it is matter, a divine matter, then how could that be seen? That is a divine miracle again. You see, Divya Sharir, divine body, cannot be seen with the material eyes. But Krishna is seen by the human beings. When Krishna descended, suppose some of you would have visited Braj and would have passed through Braj, you would have seen Krishna playing with his playmates. So, when some soul had seen Krishna at that time, had he seen his divine body? No, he has seen something. What has he seen? Will you explain in the next speech? Now we do some chanting. Govind Jai Jai Gopal Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Govind Jai Jai Govind Jai Jai Gopal Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Govind Jai Jai Govind Jai Jai Gopal Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Govind Jai Jai Govind Jai Jai Gopal Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Govind Jai Jai Oh Govind Jai Jai Gopal Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Govind Jai Jai Govind Jai Jai Gopal Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Govind Jai Jai Govind Jai Jai Gopal Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Govind Jai Jai Govind Jai Jai Gopal Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Govind Jai Jai Govind Jai Jai Gopal Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Govind Jai Jai Govind Jai Jai Gopal Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Govind Jai Jai Govind Jai Jai Gopal Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Govind